If you're after a modern feeling guitar while keeping some of those classic tones of yesteryear, this might be exactly what you're after. Here in my hands is a Cort G250, and as I mentioned, this is a really nice mix of modern features with classic sounds. If you're after a versatile, comfortable, great sounding guitar at a really good price, this is it here. This is awesome. Now, in terms of classic aspects of it, we have a fairly standard body shape, but it has this nice offset kind of vibe going here that gives it a bit of a different feel than just a cookie cutter body like straight off the line. It just has a bit of uniqueness going there. We have a 2-bolt bridge, and I do not understand why we're still making 6-bolt bridges. There might be a patent out there or something that's keeping everybody from using these. If you know, let me know, because this is so much easier to set up. They feel better to use. They're more stable. Everything about this, it should be cheaper. You're drilling less holes. I don't get it. I don't know why we still have 6-bolt bridges on guitars at any price range. This is a very, very nice, very, very stable, usable, awesome bridge. I love it. We have our 2 single coil pickups here with a humbucking pickup that has a coil tap. Very, very nice. So again, we get our almost traditional single sounds, right? A coil tap is never perfect, but it gets you really, really close to that while having that humbucker in the bridge. So when you want to crank that gain up, you're set, but if you're doing something a little more jangly or dealing with some nice cleans or mild overdrives, you've got those single coils ready to go. Now these are Alnico 5 pickups, which I don't mind ceramic pickups, but I know a lot of people, if they see ceramic in their heads, they just think I'm replacing those the second I get that guitar. That's one of the big differences between this and its younger brother. Very, very nice pickups on here. I quite like them. The stock pickups on this are very, very nice. Highly recommend giving these things a whirl. If you can, bring your amp to the store so that you can try it with your gear. Flipping it around, now you saw that nice pick guard on the front. We have a matching pearloid, whatever the heck, dust cover on the back here. With it's slotted all the way across. If you're gonna have a back cap, do this. This makes it so much easier to change the strings. You don't think it'd be that big of a deal, but trust me, as somebody who strings a lot of guitars every week, much appreciated, Cort. Going up, we have a very modern heel. I don't mind a traditional block here, but if you're after a guitar that you can shred a little bit on, you're going to be using those higher frets, using the higher frets with this modern heel is just frankly more comfortable. Yes, I can work around the bigger block, but I don't have to. I can get a guitar that has a nice modern touch. The neck on this, it's got a fairly traditional feel. It's modern in the sense of it's not a baseball bat, but it's not that Ibanez paper thin Shredmaster kind of vibe. It's in between those, but it is quite comfortable. It is very, very well finished on the back here, I gotta say, because this is a almost bare wood feel, but you don't get that cheap guitar feel like I'm going to get a Splinter kind of vibe on it. It feels really, really good. It has a real skunk stripe, right? I have no problem with guitars that go through the front for the truss rod, but I've seen some that do a fake skunk stripe, and it drives me batty. I don't know why they do that. This one, it is real. It is actually cut in there. Again, that nice matte finish with just a nice, not only good-looking headstock, which a lot of guitar companies don't have good-looking headstocks, in my opinion. I do like what Cort's got going on here with a subdued logo on it. Overall, just a very, very nice guitar. I will say in this price range, I was hoping for a bit smoother frets. I have seen what Cort can do in some of their higher-end G series guitars. You've got a mirror finish. You can see yourself in the frets. This is a little scratchy at this price point. That is acceptable. If I was spending more money, I would be disappointed by that. At this price range, it's fine. This is acceptable fret polish, but it's, I think, one of the main things that could be improved here. Factory setup was near perfect. It has, as I mentioned, very, very nice sounding pickups with that coil split to up your options. Single volume, single tone. That's my preference. Some people prefer an extra tone knob. I don't. I just give me one tone knob. That's all I need. And it being that push-pull is very handy. Very handy. I like it. Finish, like the actual look of it, is great. I would bring this on stage without batting an eye. If I owned this and it was sitting across the room from me, I would look at it and I want to play that. That's what you want in a guitar. And the finish on these does look really, really nice. So like I said, this is, I think, a great guitar, both for the money and taking money out of the equation. In this price point, I think that it could use maybe slightly better polish on the frets. That's kind of the only thing I can knock it for. It is very comfortable. It plays really, really well. It was set up very nicely from the factory. Pickups on it sound really good. And like I said, if you're a Alnico 5 guy, don't have to go swapping these out the second you get to the guitar. It just sounds good. It feels good. It has those modern amenities, like a nice heel, giving you access a bit more comfortably to the upper frets. It has a more modern bridge design with the 2 holes instead of the 6. Don't know why they bother making the 6 anymore. It's just great. If you have a Cort dealer near you, I highly recommend giving these a try. You will be pleasantly surprised for what they're asking for these, how good these guitars play, sound, and feel. Flat out. Now, I am a Cort dealer, so do keep that in mind. But, as I often mention, I don't sell these online or anything, so if you buy one of these, unless it's directly from me at my little friendly neighborhood guitar store, doesn't matter to me. But then I know at least you got yourself a good guitar.